Comfort's one of the greatest luxuries of modern life, but it's also one of the most dangerous. Because the more comfortable life gets, the less resistance we face. And without resistance, we stop growing. Instead, we decline. Not all at once, quietly, over time. This is built, not found. Most of us live easier than any generation before. There's food on demand, heat with the flip of a switch. Discomfort's almost optional. And on the surface, that looks like progress. But comfort always charges that hidden fee. Because the body and the soul that drives it were never built for constant ease. Strength grows through resistance. Muscles through struggle. Character's built through challenge. Take all those away, and our resilience fades with it. You see it everywhere, how easily people crumble. Tough conversation feels unbearable. A missed deadline is a disaster. It's not because they're weak. It's because life took away all the pressure that used to shape them. Food is instant. Movement's optional. Entertainment is nonstop. When I look back on my own life, the times that I grew were always the times I was under load. The hard seasons, the uncertain ones. When everything was comfortable, I drifted. I stopped pushing, stopped growing. And that's what comfort does. It whispers in your ear, you're fine, when you're really not. And as we get older, this gets even more dangerous because it gets easy to label decline as just age. Weight gain, muscle loss, low energy, weakness. Yeah, we feel it, but eventually we accept it. We say, that's just part of getting older. Then when do you realize all those small things, the weight you didn't pick up, the discipline you postponed, the standards you lowered, they changed you. Not immediately, just slowly enough that you didn't even realize it until one day it's staring back at you in the mirror. That's the real cost of comfort. It trades growth for ease, purpose for convenience. But the opposite's just as true. When you choose resistance, things start to come back online. Strength can be rebuilt. Energy can be reclaimed. Clarity revived. Not because you're young, but because you're willing. Comfort itself isn't evil. It could be a blessing when it's earned. But when comfort becomes the default, discipline disappears. And discipline's what keeps everything else standing. Early mornings, hard sets, tough prayers, doing what's right when nobody's watching. That's the stuff that builds the muscles you can't see. Faith works the same way. It asks for motion when emotion's gone. It asks for trust when comfort's whispering, take it easy. Sometimes faith asks you to walk away from the easy path. And that kind of growth requires effort, humility, sometimes sacrifice. But here's what happens when you lean into discomfort. You get stronger, physically, mentally, spiritually. You realize you're capable of much more than you thought. That struggle is shaping you. And eventually, you start seeking challenge because that's where transformation happens. You know, around here in Wappingers and Poughkeepsie, I hear it all the time, over and over. People want to feel strong again. People want to feel structure. They want to feel alive. They're not lazy. They're just stuck in comfort. That's why Temple Built's being created. A place for engagement, not escape. A place for people ready to carry a little resistance again. Comfort's easy. Growth is a choice. The work's there waiting for you. Only question is, are you ready to step into it? The work continues.